Welcome back to EP3, a comprehensive user interface for Energy Plus. In this tutorial, we will continue our exploration of HVAC systems and talk about how to import HVAC systems from IDF files. The model that we're working with is the 5-zone air-cooled IDF file that is included with the Energy Plus installation. Now, there are a couple different ways to create HVAC systems in EP3. You can import an IDF file into a blank document and build off of that HVAC system. You can build an HVAC system from scratch. You can copy an HVAC system using just copy-paste from another EP3 model, or you can also import IDF elements directly from an IDF file. And that's what I'll show you in this tutorial. So let's import some HVAC systems from another one of the example files. So I'm going to import 1-zone evaporative cooler. But instead of leaving the defaults as you've seen me do in the past, I'm going to change some of the defaults. So in this case, I want to maintain any existing EP3 objects. I do not want to import geometry. And any non-geometry objects such as schedules, lights, etc. I only want to import those that are serving HVAC systems. And if there are any objects that have the same name, for now, I will overwrite those inputs. So if there are 2 schedules called fan schedule, the fan schedule in the newer IDF file will overwrite what I have existing in the EP3 file. You can also choose to skip a duplicate objects. I will import the HVAC systems and consolidate zones and air loop objects. It's going to give me a warning. This is going to happen anytime you're importing an IDF file into a model that already has EP3 objects in it. And I will get an import error report and an import report the same as importing into a blank model. You can see these both old and new import reports by going to settings and say view import report or view errors report, and you can select the import time that you want to take a look at. So we can see that there are some HVAC elements that didn't exist beforehand. So this is a new air loop, and we also over here have a new electric baseboard. So what I can do is create an EEM that has a new EEM for this evaporative cooled system. So let's add an EEM and let's call it evap cooled. There we go. Now I'm going to select all of the original HVAC objects and say manage availability and EEMs. Apply to all selected will be yes, because I want this to happen to all of them. The base, I'm going to say yes, but evaporative cooled, I'm going to say no. And I'll do the opposite with the remaining objects here. Manageability and EEM, apply to all selected. Base will say no, evaporative cooled will say yes. Here we go. So the connection is not complete on this diagram. And that is because I don't have this air terminal assigned to any zones at this particular point in time. So I'm going to click View Zone Assignments, and I can assign both of these HVAC elements to each space. So now if I click out, this loop will be fully connected. So that includes the section on HVAC systems related to importing existing IDF files into existing EP3 models.